Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will.
Really looking for some good gains in terms of muscle and losing body fat, then the next routine to graduate to, and this is after you do 5 to 6 months of the previous split that I just described. The next one to graduate to is a 3-day split, which is basically 3 days of you split your body over 3 days, and then you can either rest or repeat the cycle again and just take Sundays off. Okay, I think this is the most productive split for the most of us because it allows us to go ahead and do a little bit more work for each body part, and it gives us an extra day of recuperation so we can go ahead and recover and grow. There are many ways to implement the split. I'll give you a few. Day 1, you can go ahead and do chest and back. This is one of my favorites, by the way. Day 2, you can do shoulders and arms. Day 3, you do legs, and then you can repeat the cycle, or you can take a day off before you go ahead and repeat it. Okay. Another way to do this is chest and arms, back and shoulders the next day, and then the next day legs, and then like I said, you repeat the cycle or take a day off and then start over. Another way to do it is to do all the pushing muscles one day and all the pulling ones the next, followed by legs. So you would do chest and shoulders and triceps, then you would do back and biceps, and then you would do legs on the 3rd day. All right. I really believe that this split is definitely the best split for the majority of us. If, however, you notice that because of whatever reason, because either you're getting not enough sleep, or because perhaps you don't have a lot of time to dedicate to the gym, then you can go ahead and modify the split and just keep doing the 3 workouts. However, you may want to go ahead and do 2 days on, 1 day off, and then 2 days on, 1 day off, or you can even do 2 days on, 1 day off, 1 day on, and 1 day off. So in this case, for example, if you go ahead and do something like the first split I described, chest and back 1 day, you would do chest and back 1 day, then you would do shoulders and arms, then you would rest, then you would do legs, then back to chest and back, and then you would go ahead and rest again, and then keep on going, so on and so forth. Again, that's a very realistic training frequency because it allows you a little bit more recuperation, less time in the gym, but you're still hitting it enough to where you are going to get the gains that you're looking for. Who should train once a week their body parts? Well, there are a couple of cases where basically it works to go ahead and work out less than what I just described. Basically, Hardgainers, people that have that are naturally skinny and have a fast metabolism, I think they benefit more from less training. So the way that they will go ahead and implement their workouts would be something like on Monday they will do chest and back. On Tuesday, what I would recommend is that they do some hamstrings and some calves. Then on Wednesday off. Then Thursday shoulders and arms, and then Fridays some quadriceps and calves. Okay. With the weekends of rest, of course, even though some Hardgainers can go ahead and get away with doing 2 days on, 1 day off, 2 days on, 1 day off, and then start over, 2 days on, 1 day off, etc. The other sort of athlete that benefits from a different split, such as a 6-day split where you're splitting your whole body over 6 days, is a highly advanced bodybuilder who's really strong, like a typical mesomorph, for example, which is a naturally muscular guy that can generate a lot of power, that can go ahead and is benching, I don't know, 450 for 10 reps, something like that. A highly advanced athlete like that can definitely benefit from once a week training because they're putting so much stress in the muscle that they will get good gains from just training once a week. Okay, but for most of us, again, and I've seen this over and over again in training a whole bunch of people and in the correspondences I get with thousands of people over the internet, twice a week is gonna be the best frequency for the most of you. okay? Unless, like I said, you're a hard gainer, all right, and I already gave you the split to use, or you're a highly advanced bodybuilder who understands your body and who knows that the best thing for you is just that once a week frequency, okay? Because you're really training hard, and I can tell you after years of training, you really learn how to squeeze the most out of one set, and thus you can do way more damage to your muscles than when you're starting out. Having said that, if you are a beginner, I advise, like I said, to do a frequency of 3 times a week using a full body routine that lasts 45 to 60 minutes each workout. And if you're an intermediate athlete, which is around the 6-month mark, then go ahead and do a frequency of 2 times per week, which is what both intermediate and advanced athletes should be using. Difference is that the intermediate athlete will go ahead and use a 2-day split that does the chest and arms one day, the legs and shoulders the next. And then if you're an advanced athlete, which is, in my definition, it's an athlete that has been training for at least 1 year, then a 3-day split will be the way to go. And of course, the exceptions to the frequency of 2 times per week is going to be hard gainers and very advanced athletes whose training experience has taught them that they fare better by training their body parts once a week. Okay? Well, that's it for today. I hope that you liked this video. If you liked it, feel free to go ahead and comment and let me know if you would like more videos like this one. And if you'd like to see more videos and more free articles that contain training routines that go ahead and follow the principles described in this video, feel free to visit my website at hugorivera.net. And also feel free to sign up to my free newsletter, which I send out at least once a week with tips on how to gain muscle and lose body fat. And in addition, by just signing up to my newsletter, you get a couple of free ebooks on gaining muscle and getting your abs at the same time. All right? I hope to see you soon. Until then, take care and train hard.
Let's go! Yeah! For those of you that wanna know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will.